Truth Man here, and the channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So listen, those of you hopeless romantic men, I'm not even talking to the women on this one at all. I'm talking directly to the men. All of y'all dudes that can't enjoy life, you feeling depression because you don't got no girl. Some of you ain't never had no girl. So you feeling frustration over the girl. I'm talking to you, buddy. Pal, chum, dog, bro, cuz. Even though I don't really like using that word for various reasons that don't matter no more, but you know. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm finna give you something to compare this to. This is what marriage really is, what I'm about to say. So, let's tell a story. Like, let me talk to you. I'm not saying you're a little kid, but I'm saying like, let me tell it as plain as I can, as if I was telling a story to my sons when they were little. This is what marriage in the United States of America in 2025 is like. Say somebody offered you a job, and I'm gonna keep saying this, and they told you, well, the pay is $50 per hour, but if you quit, no matter why you quit, you're going to have to pay us back and pay this person, that person, $25 an hour. Would you take a job like that? You wouldn't. So why are you getting married? Why you want to get married so bad? Why you can't see how these women really is? You lonely, man. That's what it is. And when you lonely, loneliness come from improper view of the Most High, improper view of self, and not having fun things to do, fun hobbies. That's what it comes from. That's what it stems from. And then the devil comes in. If you do, what did the Most High tell Cain? If you do is not well, sin lieth at the door. Depression is sin. Loneliness is sin. Because when you lonely, you idolizing other people. When you came out of your mother's womb, unless you a twin, you came out of there by yourself. So the Most High was sending a message with that. When you die, you're going to be by yourself. So all of y'all, well, I'm going to do this to myself. I'm going to do that to myself. Yep, you're going to be by yourself again. Yes, sir. The Truth Man is here. That's why I always start out by saying Truth Man here. Because I'm here. So, marriage today, unless you marry like a really rich woman that makes like twice what you make, it's almost like taking a job and they say if you quit, you got to pay us 25. You got to pay us, if you're making 50, you got to pay $25 an hour back. You got to pay half of it back. You wouldn't take no job like that. Now here's the other part. Let's say you saw another job in the same field where it said that when you quit, you just quit. And that's the end of the job. It's the same job. This symbolizes, if you get married, not having a marriage license and having an agreement already in place and not being in a palimony state. Then you can protect yourself. Then you can get married. But let me tell you something. These rules make marriage. Y'all think y'all escaping sin by getting married? You actually living in it. Because if you, look, this is how it go. The whole system is based on the idolization of women. Mostly. Now, every now and then, you'll have some cases where it works in the favor of the man. If it's a fair judge, the judge is not biased towards women, so on and so forth. But those are few and far in between. You know, so you praying for a headache, you might get the one that don't appreciate nothing. That I've been through all types of trouble as a child and never get over it. Then what? 50% of everything you have gone. That's what. Oh, and don't have no stay at home. See, this is where I'm really hoping and praying. I'm telling y'all. So you got to recognize you don't need what, and I'm gonna talk about this a little separate. Another video. You can't never have enough videos, especially when you get shadow banned like me. But I'm not keeping score. I'm just trying to adapt to it. So that's what that's like. It's like taking a job that tells you if you quit, you have to still pay 50% of what you made back to us, even though you quit. And it's also like if you get fired, which symbolizes her divorcing you, her filing on you, then you got to still pay back half of that wage. That's the other part. Dude, hey, listen, man. Relationships ain't as important as y'all try to make them. The sun is shining on us all. And the sun is a wonderful feeling when it's shining on you. And guess what? The sun gonna shine on you in your city, whether you got a wife or not. You can't even enjoy the summer. Oh, man. Like, I just made a video on the guy that's doing quite well for himself, but still sees himself as a loser because he doesn't have friends and he doesn't have a woman. Man, please. You ain't no loser, dog. Not at all. Especially if you ain't got no criminal record, man, come on now. Come on now. You need to try some different methods. Like, I'm not against the cold approach, but I don't think it should be the only thing you do to try to meet women. Get your passport, approach somebody, and if you have to, if you don't find them in time, go ahead and drop that little money, man. You could pay, like a lot of them, when they say GFE, you know what that means? Girlfriend experience. Let me tell you something. Your girl is GFEing you probably. Like, that's the equivalent of a woman who is a working girl that keeps getting GFE, guys that want the GFE. Some of y'all, that's y'all girl. She giving you the GFE and giving it to somebody else too. So relationships ain't important. We're gonna talk about that separately, man. Matter of fact, stay tuned.